Hello friends, my name is Alex Andrew and you're on my channel, and today I'm gonna share with you a quick tutorial about very convenient feature to render multiple scenes in one batch. It's very useful when you want to render overnight or during the weekends and you cannot come to your PC every several hours to switch to the next one. So for this I prepared these three scenes, red, blue and green, just very basic, some objects, cameras, animated. Each scene has 40 frames frame range. File output is set in each of them, and camera lock, this is important for this part. So let's render these three project files in one go. So first of all we need to go to 3dsMax folder, normally is drive C, Autodesk. Today I will show you with 3dsMax 2023, but it works for any version. So we need to go down. Here's the preview, plugins. You know this folder definitely. So we need the file 3dsMax CMD, 3dsMax command. Okay, done. So now next we need the notepad. Just press Win key R and type notepad. Yes. And the third thing is just our project files. And now we need to get full addresses of all these files. The easiest way is just right click and go to properties, and in the security tab you will have this full address. So just Ctrl C and paste to the notepad. Let's add quotation marks, this is very important. Hit the spacebar, and the same for our project files. So also copy the address of the scene, quotation marks, and Ctrl V. Now let's copy 3dsMax address 2 more times and continue with the rest of the scenes just the same way. Go properties, security tab, copy. Don't forget about the quotation marks and the space between, otherwise the system will not work. Okay, now we have these three lines, and this is gonna be our render queue. So first line, the red scene, will be first one to render. And if you are not sure that you will have enough time to render all of them, just put in the first line the most important scene that you wanna see finished. So now we need to save this file. Just go to desktop and just give a name, doesn't matter, let it be render batch, change to all files and add the extension bat, save, and we are done. We can close this notepad, close the 3dsMax, and let's start our render with the right click over the file and run as an administrator. And in a few seconds you'll see this console window and our render will start. Let's take a look one more time at the syntax of the command, because it's very important to make it correct. And this how it was for my case here on the tutorial. Alright, seems our render is finished. Now it's time to check our render outputs, just to make sure that there's no missing frames or any other problems. And basically this is the end of the first part of this tutorial. We successfully rendered several 3dsMax scenes from the batch, from the console. And in the next part I will show you some additional tools how to control the render without opening the 3dsMax and changing anything inside the project file. Alright, let's try some advanced commands for our batch render, so we will have a little bit more control over our renderings. Let's open previously created bat file. And let's go back to 3dsMax for a while. Just make sure that there's no more save outputs. It's just turned off. And let's pretend we have two cameras in our scene, cam 1 and cam 2. And both of them has their animations in the full range. And here we will set up the renderings from both of these cameras with additional commands. So first one will be cam 1. Let's check the name. To target this camera, let's type dash camera colon and the name of the camera, cam 1. Another key that we will use for this sequence from camera 1 will be to render each fifth frame. So let's type dash n frame colon 5. So each fifth frame will be rendered. And we need to specify our file output. So for this we use the key called output name. And now we need to input the address for this scene. So I prepare these folders, cam1 and cam2, for their file outputs. And let's copy address for the outputs of the camera 1. Also we need to use quotation marks, cam1, and need to specify the output file. So the name will be blue underscore cam1 underscore .jpg. So this is for the camera 1, and let's copy and make it for camera 2. So let's change the name. Our next camera has a name cam2. Also change the folders and the output file. And let's try additional key instead of n frame. This time let's try different time frame range. Let's use the key start and end. So in this sequence we will render the frames from frame 20 till frame 40. Also we can control the resolution of the render, so let's play with the red scene. And for the resolution we need to type dash w colon 320. So it will be like a very small draft resolution. And dash h colon 240. So it's like width and height. And need to also specify file output similar to the previous one. And we will go to the red scene, create a folder called draft, and copy this address to our batch render command slash name red underscore draft underscore .jpg. Alright, in addition, for the green scene we will specify certain frames which we want to render. So let's type dash frames colon and type the frames which we want to render. Only these frames will be rendered. So let's type first one, 5ths, 20s, and 40s. And also, of course, we need to specify file output. Just similar way, just copy address slash green underscore .jpg. So this way we have a pretty same structure as in the previous part of the tutorial. We call the 3dsMax file, we have keys to define resolution, output file, we have address to our scene. So in just this part in between is our control keys. So let's save this file just a similar way as the first one, batch2.bat, and save. So now we can close everything, close 3dsMax as well. And now we are ready to go to hit our render. Maybe let's check first our render outputs, these folders, so should be clean, no any trash. And right click, run as administrator, and we see our console, and we see our keys for this first scene is resolution keys, and the render will start. So basically we are done here. We made our advanced batch render with additional keys to control some settings. There is one little thing which I'm gonna share with you. It's like a secret way how to set a pause in between the scenes of the batch render. Is just putting this cursor over the console, and while this cursor is here, once one of the scenes is finished, the system will not proceed to the next scene. So it's like a pause in between different scenes. And to continue your render to the next scene, you need just to hit the enter button, and the cursor will disappear and your render will continue. So if you need your PC, your CPU power to do something, but you don't want to stop the rendering, you can use this little cheat. Finally, our render is finished, and now it's time to check render outputs. And also we can take a look one more time at the syntax of the commands that we used in these batch renderings. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope this tutorial was useful for you and you learned something new today. I see you soon. Bye bye.